some country streets on that game with no cheat feet. That bitch said he got sweet drove. So I gave her that sweet meat. I gave her that nut meat. My gonna get funky. My spitting drove in the bush. My things that you're partly. Long hustling on twin moons, smoking sugar from heaven. My gonna send you back to school. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Come take a look at these shiny germs. My is hot like the desert. I'm doing some holes like farming germs. They call my son get treasure. They call me my the knapper. The nice Colombian fur. They call me my the knapper. But they should be calling me sir. You know, as a matter of fact, I am never lied, I never know. I am so fly, I never know. I am never lied, I never know. They call me my the knapper. The nice Colombian fur. They call me my the knapper. But they should be calling me sir. You know, as a matter of fact, I am never lied, I never know. I am so fly, I never know. I am never lied, I never know. They call me tired, but I am bidding fire. My watch sitting nice, it's a Richard me. They such a tired, my bitch, anxiety, right? My dick make a daddy swim. My is getting hungry. They say you are what you eat. The right, I eat so much pussy. I am almost a good effort. I am a carry, Jay, and I am one of these bars, and I dick like I am eating large. You're gonna tell me I'm over and come back. Whole game on my back, I'm not here. Now you can see me, I'm John now with the ring on a retake. Holy fuck, my is so pretty. Only don't hear when I play with that beating. They call me my the knapper. The nice Colombian fur. They call me my the knapper. But they should be calling me sir. You know, as a matter of fact, I am never lied, I never know. I am so fly, I never know. I am never lied, I never know. They call me my the knapper. The nice Colombian fur. They call me my the knapper. But they should be calling me sir. You know, as a matter of fact, I am never lied, I never know. I am so fly, I never know. I am never lied, I never know. What the fuck?
You didn't think that you were the only one.
My gods!
He was the first.
God!
How?
Sorry, the first was a long way off. Here, Bethesda, I don't care about the environment. Bought my Tesla interior wide. I got 16 times the tail. My Weidman 25. We go into Helderfeld. Baby, I'm lying. I mean, old time. Tell talk shit about me. I'm in the vine. Live in the click for your house. Put in the heart in the border to Skyrim, because that's what you get for running your house. I'm sorry, but I'm not talking out to run when I say I'm in the six. It's me. I on the track. It is the bugs, the feature. Bitch, not on working back. Old 7-6 figures. You can talk about your shit, but mine's 4 times bigger. I mean, boy, you're generous. I cannot fuck with you. Boy, you're generous. I cannot fuck with you. Not on working back. Old 7-6 figures. You can talk about your shit, but mine's 4 times bigger. I mean, boy, you're generous. I cannot fuck with you. Boy, you're generous. This shit too easy.
If you want the whole game, I fucking was stupid.
Guys, it's still so obnoxious. I can't wait for those cables to come in, because I got 2 cables that will allow me to output an HDMI signal as a USB input, so it'll essentially be registered as a webcam. It's basically like one of those little Restreamio, or not Restreamio things. What is that? It's like Elgato, whatever that makes that overpriced, like green screens and capture cards or whatnot. So I'll get that, I'll put it on a laptop, so then I'll be able to play the game on the laptop, which has no issues of crashing, and then I can use my PC for everything else, so it'll actually be really good. I'll be able to bump everything up to like 1080p. I'll have a really nice, good stream. But alright. So let me show you what we've done since last time. Last time we captured Verceron Castle. Did a couple of things here. Improved castles, got some more troops here, as you can see. And they're all pretty decent troops here. All pretty decent-ish troops. Not the best, we have a lot of archers. more than I thought, especially considering they're only Sturgian archers. They're not the absolute best. Because, for one, they don't have any shields, so their melee performance is a bit undecided. However, they are still, in terms of everything, decent in damage. They got a lot of ammunition, though, which is kind of nice. Makes it really good just for, like, long, sustained fire when you have 60 ammunition versus, like, 30. Although, to be fair, it's only 30 if you're using tournament arrows. I don't think anything goes higher than tournament arrows. I wish I could find one of those stacked tournament arrow containers, but can't do anything with carpentry there, nor can you do things where you upgrade your equipment like in Viking Conquest. But let's see. Oh yeah, I finally got my brother in here. Ferrock. Really small, as you can tell, in his teenage state. But yeah, we already got him jazzed up with a bunch of gear. He actually came pretty well equipped. Only downside is armor is crap, but I don't care. He's mostly meant to be more of a mule. No running away. I need to harvest. And yeah, right now, the Sturgians are, Sturgians are in a bit of a mess right now. They're looting my villages. Which is sad because these villages only have like 100, 200 hearth to begin with. So they can't have a very large militia. So even if my little armies came over there and started smacking them left, right, and center, it wouldn't help. But, you know, as soon as we get everything sorted, we should be alright. Yeah, just go ahead and let him run. Actually, you know what? How about y'all stay with me? No need to go insane here. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and go hog wild. There we go. Take him down, boys. Archers. Oh, look at all of them. And go ahead and let him take him down. Oh, yeah. And just look at that density of fire, too. Ooh. I'd also just love this look of the tier 5 archers. Because they always get those weird looking pants, so you make them look like the handy canes. Pretty fucking sweet. Alright, go ahead and fix them up. Is that it? Nope, there's 2 left. Take him. I don't care. There are solid 3 people. Ooh. So take the hunters, clan warriors, Britannian hero, Gooch. Alright, it's not too shabby. The thing is, I need to get over here pretty much immediately, so I just need to, like, basically ignore all these fucking villages. Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys are fine now. Your settlement with us, isn't it over here? It is! Holy shit, that's a big army. I would have a larger army. The issue is that the only way I could bump up my army numbers is to have mercenaries. But then if I have mercenaries, then I'm paying them like 4 or 5 grand a month. And then look at that. I'm basically poor and I can't either get peace or get more nobles. So the thing is, I kind of have to bite the bullet and just not have mercenaries. Even if I can reduce their influence to essentially nothing. Yeah, same. Well, I appreciate you, but, yeah, you ain't going there. You shut the fuck up, my dude. Let's see. 200 recruits. Oh my god, if these people invaded a castle. Yeah, look at that. It's recruits, and then equal mixture of tier 2 warriors and woodsmen. The rest being nothing. I have probably more tier 5 people than this entire army. The issue is they would win just by swarming. And see, that should definitely be enough. Engaging Estus party. Good. Defending Rubidos. Good shit. What are you doing? Besieging Flintlock Castle. That ain't good. However, if I can get in there That'll bring the numbers up to around 500, which means I guarantee you this army would be facing massive losses. So let's try this. Let's try... Oh, who the f... Belandia? Oh my god. This is what I hate about the conspiracy thing, is that there's no cooldown or a method for the war declaring. It's just randomly people can just start declaring wars. So if I reloaded this profile right now, Valandia wouldn't declare another war. And let's see, did he change his mind? Besieging Canarog Castle now. Stole my heart, trap my soul. Well, so oh my fucking god.
How are you not in fucking school?
I always remember that like random subscriptions will occasionally pop through even though they're not related to my stream at all. Oh my god. Alright. Well, the forts near Valandia are pretty tough. Yeah, he's still going for Canarog Castle. Paul Red Lucky is near Mazahadan Castle. Well, that's fine. There's 2 armies there. You guys should be gooch. Yeah, you guys are fairly well beefed up. It's fun. Literally, if I defend one of these castles, he's just gonna fuck off. So do I just have to, like, let him siege one of my castles? And then I can fuck with him? It seems really weird. Ah. Sorry, I'm helping just adjust the fingers. Alright. You know what's funny? If I didn't declare my clan independence and didn't do that one quest where I activated everything, I legitimately could have just stayed in the state of doing one coin wars and then just bashing around, going through the countryside, go back to Addersos at the very end and say, hey, I want to create an independent kingdom, and then boom, I just instantaneously win the game. At least that way I wouldn't deal with the conspiracy that randomly declares war against me. Alright, so I'm essentially just going to have to wait here and let him siege my castle. I mean, the issue is this castle is very... I mean, it's 318 militia. Yeah. So just let you attack that. Shwink, okay. And then he's just going to set up shit. And then they just take another person. Avlar, what are you doing? A speed of 5, really? Alright, whatever, bugger off then. No, I'm not asking you to go in contact with him. And attacking my villagers, too. Adorable. Alright. Everyone get over here. Your settlement of Kargev? Yep, that's fine. Alright, so now we have 300 with 300. God, this is going to be a butchering. I shouldn't say butchering, because it depends on the quality of troops from my allies. But I could see this being potentially very deadly for them. Oh, I probably should have saved, because this is going to be a long battle. There will at least be 2 or 3 waves. But, you know, the interesting thing is that we're instantly Oh no! We're doing a full in-person battle. Alright, yeah, this is definitely going to crash my system then. In fact, it's completely locked right now, so I'm pretty sure it crashed. Yep, it crashed. Wow, I didn't even get past the fucking loading screen. Thank you, bannerlord. This is why I have to... Legitimately, I'd never had this issue on my laptop. Why the fuck the drivers... or this game isn't optimized for 1080, a game with extremely mature drivers, and it's just like, nah. Sandwiches in Subway too sugary to meet legal definitions of being bread. That's surprising. I mean, the thing is that bread is just pure carbohydrates. Depending on your definition, is just pure sugar. But I guess legitimately they probably mean like it literally is just full of like glucose molecules or whatever, instead of being like these long carbon chains. I mean, I could see that. I could see that. A lot of companies do add sugar into their products. It's just like, oh, it's low fat content, but it's like super high in sugar. And the reason why they do that is just because it just makes it taste better, feel better. I mean, it's the whole reason why they put like a crap ton of sugar inside carbonated beverages. Hey, cross out? Nah, I ain't playing cross out. Oh, god damn it. I mean, I would play cross out, but the issue is that with a new season, I really just don't care. I'm gonna wait until they actually do something. I mean, because this new season, all it is like you have the decoration option for your out interior garage, and then you have like what, 2 weapons. So in terms of a gameplay loop, my gameplay loop would not be changing in the slightest. All right, let's go ahead and let these dudes siege the castle. And you go do your thing. Oh no, they sieging. Dead by Daylight? Nah, not playing that one either. Honestly, I'm more of like a medieval binge right now. I'm really into medieval games. Like Bannerlord and Medieval Dynasty, that's what I'm kind of like fiending. Oh, come on. Little trebuchets there. Should be doing the good stuff. Alright. Everyone get over here. I want these peasantry to be annihilated. Your Senator Kirgiv is under attack. That's fine. Oh, interesting here. You cheeky little shits. Ancient lineage of the Sturgeons. I'm curious. Oof. Well, how much would it cost for peace with you people? More than you're worth. They say they have the advantage. I'm curious if they actually do. Huni Pop? A straight up porn game? Do people even play that game anymore? Hard to say. I remember subscribed to one channel. What was it called? It's like Game Society Pimps or something like that, and that's all they play is erotic games. I'm surprised they don't straight up get banned off YouTube. I swear they probably have a TOS violation or several. Alright, let's see if it crashes. And it crashed. GPU skinning pass. I don't know what that means. Like, what setting do I have to disable to get rid of GPU skinning? Is this game just going to continuously crash again? I hope I don't have to do that thing where I have to make a, what you might call it? Where, like, I have to do that laptop setup where, like, I captured my laptop output with a fucking web camera. And you couldn't see shit. The GPU is a virus. It has to be at this point. This thing keeps on crashing. I mean, the thing is, my GPU is not being stressed at all. My GPU is only being stressed at like 30-40% right now. But like every single issue I have with this game is GPU related, even though my CPU is pinged at like 100% the entire time I play this game. Really freaking weird. Don't know why it's like this, but whatever it is. Alright, let's try this again. And let's see if I can actually do this. How's this even possible? You have 1K subs and you have 1 viewers. Absolutely deserve more. I mean, the thing is that when it comes to streaming, you have to remember, like, over the course of like the 6 years this channel has been active, or I don't know how many years this thing's been active, I have multiple audiences from Elder Scrolls Online, from Crossout, and from like RimWorld and other various games. Not to mention that everyone's going to be active. So it's all very selective in terms of what people like to watch. Not to mention that this is like an unannounced stream that isn't on a schedule or anything like that, so it's super inconsistent. One of my specs, I have a i7 6700K, a GTX 1080, terabyte SSD, 16 gigs of RAM. What else? I mean, I have a bunch of other like secondary drives that I use for data storage. But beyond that, I mean, the thing is that it's a known issue that this game is not properly optimized or whatever for the 1080 for whatever reason, so that's what it is. Let's try getting rid of sun shafts. Let's see if that will help it out. Here. So we'll go ahead and let him do his thing. Intel is spit in the soda is the Intel. Well, I'm sorry. Back when I first purchased this CPU like 5 years ago, it was like the only good option. That was back in the day where quad cores were essentially the only thing you could purchase. Alright, Squirtle. Let's grab ourselves a brand new army. That's strange because I have 21 subs today. When I was streaming, I got 2 or 3 people on it. Well, I guess it also just really depends. It's really weird when it comes to streaming how inconsistent and overblown or underblown it can be. Because a lot of it's just based on exposure and whether or not you find people. Or if they find you. Kiev is under attack, that's fine. Imagine getting pinched in by a group of villagers. Time to die here, peasants. I don't wish to fight you. Bull shenanigans. We're at war here. Alright, let's see if it'll crash this time. It seems a lot of post-processing stuff is what seems to be the main issue. And then like, anti-aliasing. That's not anti-aliasing. What is that one thing where it's like TSA or TSSA or FXAA or something like that? What the fuck that setting's called? That one apparently also has no issue with GTX 1080. I mean, I think based on Steam hardware surveys, the 10 series is still like one of the more popular ones. There we go. Great. So 5, go back into infantry. Oh, sorry. Archers over here. You can make that a shield wall. Loose formation. Oh, literally, are they camping there? I mean, it's fine if you want to camp there. Alright, let's do just a regular old line then, because I want you guys to be slow. Alright, well, let me take a look here. Let me see what options are available. Cavalry, follow me for the meantime. Let's see if that happens. So I just need to figure out here what would be a good option here. Because charging is never, like, the ideal option here. We do have an extremely pronounced hill right here. That should give us an unobstructed view for our archers. Which then should trigger them to fight. Oh, yeah. This will work. This will work. Yeah, this will work. What's up? And it crashed. Look at that. Oh my god. This is weird. It's crashing way more than last time. Although I should probably preface this by saying we are dealing with a considerably larger amount of shit this time. Tisk. Let's give it a try again. Because if this is going to continue up like this, we're going to have to switch this to just doing auto-resolve, which I'm not a big fan of doing. Auto-resolve is just a great way to lose hundreds upon hundreds of people. Alright. Let's give it a try again. And that was still only a small battle, too. That wasn't even a 900-person battle. Because once you start doing that 900-person battle, that's when it starts going to get pretty shitty. What the fuck? Alright, let's try this again. Storage and warm. I mean, it's either that or we have to, like, disable more settings again. Because I have that one setting that has the known issue completely disabled. And, like, everything else is basically off. I mean, I could turn these settings down to the absolute lowest of the low. And I still probably would crash. Yeah. Makes me almost wish I had my old GPU back. But I stole that GPU for like $100. When I say I'm in the 6. Alright, let them do their thing. Let's see what happens here. So you take that. Nice. Everyone else still getting their medicine and steward skills. Beautiful. Alright, villagers, you're doing solid. Alright. Plot more down. Come along now. Oh, wow, he just went straight for a battering ram and decided to attack. Ballsy. Ballsy. Because the thing is that doing that is not the best of ideas. Although, to be fair, it doesn't even really matter. Because we're going to be attacking on the outside anyway. I mean, if I defended the fort, he would just be like, nah, son. I mean, I could throw governors in here that have leadership skills, but I'm not sure if that would be necessarily helpful. What I need to do at some point, I just need to get a husband and just start cranking out babies. Just start cranking them out. And in 3 years, they'll be all done. Oh, wow. I legitimately have no woodsmen? That's impressive. And footmen, let's put you into a square formation. The reason why you want to do a square formation is that if you get swarmed, it doesn't really necessarily adversely affect you as much. Are they moving forward? Or are they trying to take the hill position? Because my guess is it's probably the hill position. The issue is that spawning doesn't adjust depending on your location, so troops will spawn back here once you start losing some and they come in waves. So that means you'll end up losing a bunch of people just because they'll get picked off by cavalry. Which, do they have a lot of cavalry? They have 20 cavalry. At least it's currently spawned. The rest is 400 infantrymen. Which it looks like they're doing a tard charge. Yep, they are doing a tard charge. Alright then. Plop your asses right there. And let the archers do their work. Because if the archers can get a good chunk in line on them, that'll be a beautiful sight to behold. Yeah, just don't stack up. Yeah, they legitimately are doing a tard charge. That's gonna be messy. Archers, this should be like paradise for you guys. Alright, go ahead and skirmish. And the thing is, to attack the square likely will make you weak. Or exposed. Oh, yeah. Oof. Fuck your horses. Oh, yeah, and we have nothing but Sturgian archers, so we have considerable amounts of people in here. Oh, bullshit, I hit you with that. Oh, that must be Oleg. Oh, fuck. The issue is our archers are going to start doing this weird skirmishing bullshit. Oh, and the infantry. Why did they get out of position there? Alright, doesn't matter though. Look at that. Militia. The recruits should not be killing this many people. Oh, that is such a bullshit. Alright, I'm going to reload. I don't give a fuck. To be fair, the whole thing's contrived anyway. So we'll just call it that, yeah. That'll justify it. 1 second, let me get some beverage. I should never go out there in the front lines. I have to consistently remember that once you start getting to large army sizes like that, your personal involvement with battle basically goes down to 0. Because going out otherwise just completely negates your strategy, so you just kind of have to sit there and do nothing. It's kind of unfortunate, because if you go inside, you get knocked out, congratulations, you just lost 400 troops. Who am I even paying that costs this much? Actually, it's probably just a reduction in town income, if anything. Alright, Oleg. Do your bullshittery. And everyone get over here. We'll see whether or not we can damage them. Because if we can destroy this army of 1,000, yeah, we should be alright. Alright, don't have enough time to get over there. What's up? Let's see what happens here. Let's see if these peasantry can be negated. Ooh, good. Decent starting map location. Alright. So what we're going to do, we're going to probably have our archery line inside the trees. Because the tree line is always just an excellent place to be. Plus, considering how, absolutely steep this thing is, it's going to mess over cavalry super hard. So get down there. Footmen do a square formation. Oh, fucking... Who did that? Who shot my horse? Red. Alright. Doing alright. Doing alright. If we can, what would be great is if we can shove our infantry out here and have our archers over here. And if we can do that, that'll help us out massively. Because then we'll be immune to cavalry from charging through the tree line, because that's just, issue with that. Oh, wow. Oh my god, the audio is starting to glitch because our CPU has so little resources to spare. Alright, doing a great job, everybody. Just keep them on their toes. Oh, yeah. Eventually hit a little bit of people in there. They really do not have many archers. To be fair, those Sturgian archers do kind of take a backseat. We can just spam people with horses. Move off to the side a tad bit there, get a better firing angle. Whew! Woohoo! Oh god, that's so sketchy just running into that field. But it works so well, too. It's just great because you can distract them for a hot second. Oh, bastard. Hey, we got more people. We got more random Valadians coming in here. Oh, God. Keep shields up, keep shields up, keep shields up. Here we go. Thank God we have this superly large Pavos shield. Stuff's so good. Let the archers do their magical work here. Is there a way I can just form you guys to be even longer? Because I can't. The loose formation is the loosest formation I can put them in. And did it crash? Cannot... It doesn't even know what caused it. GPU instance has been decided. Use get device remove reason to determine the appropriate action. Get device removed reason. I don't know what that... I'm getting like coding language as my... How am I supposed to figure out what the fuck that even means? It doesn't even know what caused the issue. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Alright, bannerlord. Let's try this again. I'm going to pretty much disable all of my settings if this continues. Which is going to be unfortunate. Out of all things, it's 1080. What if I had the 1080 Ti? Would that fix the issue? It's fucking constant crashing. Oh, God. Steam hardware. Let me take a look at that. Steam hardware survey. What does that actually show us for 2020? So what's the prevalence of video cards? So the most prevalent graphics card is the 1060. But what about the 1080? Let me take a look here. Yeah, so the GTX 1080 is 2% of the total Steam user base. Okay. It's not the worst, but compared to like all other graphics cards, that's still pretty up there. It's still within like the top 20 GPUs. For the 1060, somehow strangely the most common. 10% of all computers use that. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. For one GPU to have such a large market, especially over 4 or 5 generations. Still kind of funny, though, that the 9 series still has any sort of bearing. Alright, so I think we're just going to have to do an auto-resolve if this keeps happening. Get everyone in here. We have about a day before everything breaks to shit. Your settlement robot DOS is under attack. Oh no. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to auto-resolve, which is unfortunate. Because if it continues to crashes like this, it's not gonna help. But the fact that I can't even do an army of like 300 people still aggravates me to no end. Ooh, yeah, whatever. This should be enough. This is what, 600 people? Do I have to wait for the whole fort to come with me? Get over here. Peasant 3? There we go. Okay, great. Let's see, I'm gonna lose a lot of people from this. Defeat! Really? Okay, wow. So it won't even give me an honest... It won't even give me an honest auto-resolve. Okay, well fuck you then. I doubt an army of 300 people with no weapons is gonna do anything to me. God, I fucking hate it. Auto-resolve. If auto-resolve would be honest, this wouldn't be an issue. But the issue is I crash when I battle, and I get completely biased results if I auto-resolve. I understand why they do that, though, because they force you to battle, but at the same time, people are just auto-resolving battles. I mean, it's because they're fucking bored. Alright, whatever. We'll fight your way. Otherwise, I would have to bust out my laptop to do this. Hey, look at that thing. It's like a catapult now. Alright, everyone just get over here. Alright, let's see what else is over here. Where is the healer at? 4 hours away. What's up? How you doing, girl? I could let this battle go on for a hot second, but the issue is I don't know whether or not they're going to be successful. So you say it's like a half and half chance, even though it's not half and half chance. Extra 200 troops, not going to do shit. You know, what you used to do in battles in Warband and the Viking Conquest, you literally just have your front shield line out forward, and then have your archer line stand off to the side, and then move the archer line off to the side. Because the thing is that when it came to the people just doing a tower charge, they wouldn't adjust their shields, they would only face the other shield users. So you could just let your archers go at them, and you could decimate the enemy team. Alright. Alright, everyone? Take a gander here. What's a good position? You know, we actually are in a fairly good position already. That steep of an incline is just phenomenal. Do a square formation. Let the archers spread out and get a good, nice position. Hey, what's up, Nathan? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. And I think it's we're really close by to our previous other place. So this is kind of nice. And we got a nice long archer line here, so we'll be able to do plenty of damage with this. Yep, that's another charge. I guess it makes sense. Whenever the enemy thinks they have the advantage, they just go ahead and charge. Which, ironically, one of the worst strategies to blow your advantage. So we just have a random horse archer over here. Are you just like one of those Kazite people? Yeah, he's just being a pussy. It's cute though, it's very cute. There we go. Just let him have it, Sturgeons. Sturgeon versus Sturgeon. How do I keep saying Sturgeon like it's a damn fish? I'm pretty sure there's probably a proper way to pronounce their name, but I don't know what it is. Oh, rude of you! Ooh! I feel that they should be trying to go for the other dude. Yeah, there we go. Just let them all have it. Having some of the archers just go hog wild on them. It's good shit here, people. Good shit. Just keep that enforcement down. Why is this out of my way, donkey? Oh, God. Be a bit easier if it wasn't lagging. We seem to be doing alright. And yet the Sturgeon recruits, they should be getting decimated. Oh. Every time I feel a hitch. Every time a hitch comes by. I'm just thinking, oh, it's the end. Fuck your horse. I just gotta keep bashing them. There we go. There we go. Let the archers at him. You're lucky I just don't have the British, or not the British, the Britannian, like, Fions, or whatever the fuck they're called. Because if I had a bunch of those people, this wouldn't even be a fair fight. Yeah, that's pretty much decimation there. Now they're just having like a little trickling of people coming in. Now, let's say, unless there's going to be a substantial amount more people coming in there, hold your ammunition for now. I don't want you guys to be wasting any more. We'll just let the people in the square, the kill box, do their thing. Alright, go ahead. There we go, that's good shit. Just knocking out people with your horse. What a beautiful sight to behold. Man, it's hard to even aim my mace. Because my mace sometimes gets the wrong positional information. Just keep disrupting them. It's the whole point. I mean, we've done well, though. We've decimated 2/3 of their army. And we've lost barely any of ours. As long as we prevent crashing, we'll be alright here. Ah. God damn it. I'm trying to swing to the side. Let me hit him. Alright, let me through, people. Thank you for the box. Good shit. The issue is all of our spearmen are going to be dead. So we're just going to be left with even more archers. Ah, fuck. Okay, I guess. Eventually my horse had to give out at some point. Alright, good stuff, everybody. Pick up whatever arrows or spears that you can find. It's funny, you can see them. They're going out of their little line to pick up whatever ammunition they can find. And they just start chucking it again. It's just like, ooh, thank you for the replenishment. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, imagine that. It's not only, you have to remember, it's not only just a stream. It's a stream, it's a large battle, and it's face rig. Face rig is a pretty intense application, even if it's only at 720p, 30 FPS. Pretty intense stuff. Oof! They got their archers out here, and it's starting to hurt now. Oh my god, archers! Shield wall, my dudes. Shield wall. Oh my goodness. Let's let the archers do a little bit of management here. Look at all of our archers. The thing is, I think half our archers might be out of ammunition, but I don't know which one it is. Okay. We'll let them go ahead and do their own thing, because I don't know the condition If I had more finite controls of my troops, this wouldn't be much of an issue. Oh god, don't crash. Oh, bullshit. Oh, what? Ah, oh, how did I miss him? Alright, whatever. Let's let it go. We'll see how well it goes, because at this point we have the body number advantage. So let's let it run. There you go, and that body advantage came through in the end. Have you considered streaming with the GPU hardware encoder? Which one would that be? I mean, the streaming is only taking up 5% of my CPU usage. The game itself is taking up like 80%. There we go. Oof. It's a lot of dead people. Who do we mostly lose in terms of raw numbers? So which army lost the most? Nissan's left the most, and that was Oathsworn too. Oof. It's quite a diffuse spread of the issues here. It was mostly the militia that we lost. And the garrison, a little bit. Squaytail's only 26, yeah. So our individual party losses are actually super low. The N-Vank encoder. Doesn't that require, if I remember correctly, doesn't that require... That's rate control, what am I thinking? Hey, well, thank you for that, Nathan. It's going good so far. Just woke up a hot second ago, so... Just been trying to get everything here. Yeah, I'm using X264 right now for my encoding. I'll double check to see what the other encoding options are available. So I remember correctly, didn't you need an RX series to get the, Don't you have to get like one of those 2000 series to get those aim bank encoders, or are those available in the 10 series too? Ooh. Thank you for delicious prisoners. Yeah, so they got, all of our archers did so well. And everyone else perished. There we go. Oof. A lot of prisoners. We're gonna lose pretty much all of them instantaneously. Thank you for all the horses. That is a lot of money in terms of troops. Interesting. So they'll just run away? Eh. That's funny. Okay. Alvar. Okay, so at least the fort took somebody. Alright, go to dungeon, manage prisoners. Shwink! Ah, there we go. So what we can actually do with this is that we can take quite a few of these tier 2 people, and we can try to recruit them fairly fast. Sturgian soldiers, Sturgian brigands, some warriors. We'll just keep those in our group, because generally we can take them. There we go. Since yours is one of the worst, but usable. Alright, I could try that, because the thing is my GPU is hardly stressed right now, even if it's like the source of all my crashing. Not sure if that'd cause any more stability issues, but can't be any worse than what the base game is. Nothing with the 10 series, it's just that this game itself has some pretty questionable coding. Ooh, more damage simulate. I don't even know what that means in simulations. Like, what are we quote-unquote simulating? Oh yeah, Ferric, did you level up at all from this? He didn't level up very much. I'm guessing Fairrock probably got knocked the fuck out. Probably same thing with the Lethene. Lethene's been having a very hard time leveling up too. And the thing is, you can't really throw him into large battles like that and expect him to get anything. So how's my garrison here? Oh, sorry, my garrison. What's my militia like right now? Oh, okay, so we still have a militia of 130. Oof, they're just all knocked out, though. Alright, so hopefully we should be alright here. I just need to find... Let me save this as Stygian War 2. Let's see what happens here. So I might need to check out. Hopefully we can declare peace at this point. Because Stygians are not really people I really want to care about. Something I'd like to discuss. How much would it cost to actually make peace at this point? $75,000 for peace. $75,000 for peace. $75,000 for peace. It's an alright price, but it's not the best. Oh no, sorry about that. If I had to send my troops, does that mean... Okay, it's not the worst losses here. Now get the fuck out of here. Man, I got 40 prisoners from that. It's ridiculous. But that means pretty much instantaneously all of them are going to leave. Everyone in my army is just knocked out. Don't lose all the prisoners. Here, just get him out of here. I can't use him at this point. Alright. I do need metal, but at the same time, I also need money. So let's go ahead and sell these things. Schwink? For 2 grand? Alright, it's not the worst. It's gonna be the armor where we're gonna make all of our money. You can get a crap ton of armor here. Oh yeah, I should probably take a look here. Farrock. We probably got some good stuff for you. So, got some good boots. Got some cracked brass braces. At least the vest is better than nothing. And then your cloak should be good. Oh god. Oh god, loyalty. Oh, that's right, because all the villages are burning down right now. That's right. Strange how that has a smaller militia than my castles. And so look at every single village over here is completely torched. Why does that one keep saying it's under attack? It's not, though. Who burned Din? And what, do they just like go across the water and start torching it? Can we see the map? Yeah, you can quickly see the map if you want. As you can see, the Stygians are receding as always. I have a couple of Eladian towns over here that I've been slowly trying to chip away at. And of course, the fucking nomad people are, of course, winning the map yet again. That's always going to be the case, though, until they're completely nerfed. But they're doing alright for now. Honestly, mostly we just have a string of castles along here. So it became like a very diffuse empire. But it's at least a pretty decent one. We have only one clan, though, my entire kingdom. I haven't been successful in recruiting any more clans to come over here. Even of the people who like me, they still want me to pay them like $400,000 to join me. It's like, here, can I give you a fief instead? No. Just for whatever reason, in politics, I can't give fiefs yet. Oh my god. Oh, they're at war with the Batarians too? Consider making peace, paying 400 tribute a day? I would have to pay for peace? I have 7 of your lords as my prisoners. That's hilarious. Alright, Sturgy, if you want to go down this route, we can. I'll burn your kingdom to the ground. In fact, I could probably take a Revel off them if I wanted to. I doubt Revel is terribly defended. Alright, though, but, the issue is Varchek needs that garrison. Let me just double check this isn't actually getting sieged and it's just a glitch. Hey, Jay, did you just go to this party? Alright. How much is it for peace, then? Going back up in price there, you cheeky fuck. Alright. Oh, that's right, I have to do auto-resolve. And the game crashed. I can't even fucking auto-resolve now? Oh my god. How is auto-resolve even taxing on the GPU in the slightest? It's literally all CPU calculations at that point. Beautiful job there. Beautiful job there. Tisk, 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 tisk. This is why we're getting that cable for the laptop to actually input that as it's basically like a miniature capture card. Output device to a laptop, play off the laptop, then capture that on stream. It'd actually make for a much smoother experience for a stream, and I could probably up the quality a bit. But it's mainly just for that stability benefit. Because holy shenanigans, this is ridiculous, the lack of stability. But I think we'll continue streaming for like another 2 or 3 hours, because then I gotta start doing shenanigans around the place. I actually gotta move in the herb garden at some point. Because my herbs outside, they're not liking this temperature whatsoever. It's been like a consistent 50, 40 for like the past 2 or 3 weeks. So these plants are probably just like freezing to death. Not to mention that they not getting the best of sunlight. Too many CPU calculations, CPU dies? Could be. I mean, the thing is, the CPU is pinged at pretty much 100% the entire time. Like, as soon as I load into the map, I hit 100%. Actually, what processes are hitting the CPU the hardest here? Is it, like, face rig? Is it the game? Yeah, let's take a look here. Yeah, mostly just bannerlord. Even being in the overworld map here, taking up 50% of the CPU, even though we're doing legitimately nothing. I'm curious if there's some optimization that could go on to make this a bit more fluid. Because when we're doing 0 things here, you'd expect it to be basically not updating at all. Doesn't have to do any calculations. Okay, what's going on here? Why am I getting constant pings? $5,900X, 12 cores. Thought about getting an AMD CPU. I do need to get mine. Alright, let me actually turn my Discord to do not disturb so you guys can stop getting those pings. And you guys probably just getting flashbacks yourself. Alright. Let's see if we crash again. I should probably actually get some... we're gonna do a Puritan run here, so... Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll just take all of those dudes. Some pretty decent people. Nice. I guess it makes sense, though, considering that we are the Lord of the Castle. And they'd be liking me right now. The announcement for the next CPUs in 5 days. Oh yeah, I'm not even going to be waiting when the next announcement happens, because when the next announcement happens, prices for even older generation CPUs are going to go up again, because people are going to be like, oh, time to buy. So I'm going to be waiting a hot second before I try that again. Let's see. I'm just trying to think what's my next action. Should I go for peace and call it good, or should I take something? It just depends. Like, if Revel is super highly defended, it wouldn't be a bad place to try to siege. If it has less than 400 people, it definitely is an option right now. So we're just going to check it out. And of course, there's some forest banditry bullshittery. Might as well. Gets people liking me, and it reduces the stress on the roads. Yeah, look at all that free relation bonus. Kargev is under attack again, that's fine. Help with forest bandits, needs access to commons, and you all hate me. That's fine. So let's take a look here. What is Revel? Oof, 500 people. What type of... It's 60 recruits in there, and 70 peasants, and a bunch of spearmen. So a lot of what is puppeteer? I've never seen... What is a puppeteer troop? Yeah, but over 100 troops here are peasants. And that fort is likely going to have similar configurations. So what we could do... What we could do here... Let's do this risky strategy here. And if it gets too risky, we'll just fall back here. Should solve the main issue that's holding Ryzen back, which is its huge comparative to the Intel's inter-core latency. I don't know, is that really the biggest issue when it comes to AMD? Is there latency issue? I mean, regardless of what happens, if they just have more stock than what Intel's having, it'll probably be doing alright, because isn't Intel having chronic issues with, Oof. Okay, no, they still like me. Kind of. Okay. Okay. So I can't do that because the garrison will just come out and beat my ass. So I gotta wait for my army to actually get here before I can do anything. Which is fine. I guess I'll just be patient. So then everyone... Oop, come over here. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, town got burned down. Oh, boo-hoo, fuck off. Are they just seriously repeatedly bombing Kiev? They're just constantly bombing the exact same settlement. It is their IPC on their latest and soon not to be latest generation. Every 4 core cores latency penalty, and those 4 cores try to contact the other 4 cores. These blocks of 4 cores between each block, there's a latency penalty. So what's the issue with the intercore latency penalty? Like, is that manifest with more latency within a game, less responsiveness overall, or just like compatibility or stability issues? Because I think as long as it keeps the latency penalty, at least in terms of like actual applications, below 10-20 milliseconds, they should be alright. How are you all the way over here? You are an absurdly far away distance from everything else. Alright, let's see what happens here. Get the siege camp up here. I mean, the person already hates me, so I don't give a shit. Go ahead and burn the town down, if that's going to be your case. And we'll go ahead and see if we can blow down the walls. And then move that to reserve. It's like, hey, they still love me. Why? You have zero reason to like me right now. Yeah, if we can actually get more of these prisoners to help us heal, we should be alright. Theoretically, this fort... Oh my fucking god, that scared me. Hey, they were the follow on Twitch, my dude. Mayhew, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. Terrible pronunciations. But thank you. Very kind of you. The latency is why Intel is still better at gaming. They still have the cores with no big latency issues, so they respond to inputs faster and push more frames. Alright. I thought it was more just related to the fact that Intel had, like, basically higher clock speeds per core than what AMD can offer, but AMD offered more of like a budget-oriented, high core count at lower frequency type of deal. I thought that was kind of more of their like bread and butter. Alright, so move that to reserve. And then go ahead and plop out our lovely 4 big stone trebuchets. Whoo! That's a big army. Our realm should make peace. Of course. Cunt muffins. Alright. Yeah, so theoretically we can't actually do that right now. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna have to declare peace at this point. Because unless I can steal some nobles away from somebody, I'm just kind of at a like significant disadvantage. I can't use mercenaries because mercenaries are too inexpensive. The thing is, I can't give fiefs away either because, for whatever reason, that is not an option available to me. It's just like blocked off in the menu. Fiefs only really become an option when it comes to borrowing after you get a certain trade skill. Like you have to get, I'm pretty sure you have to get this skill right here in order for you to even do, like, trading of thieves. Well, for instance, the Intel CPU intercore latency is, say, like 30 nanoseconds. Latest Ryzen is 60, and that actually is very good. Sub 60 is hard to get. So RAM overclocking rather than clock speed is where Ryzen game performance improves. Faster speed RAM with lower timings decreases intercore latency. And improve AMD gaming. Okay. I guess that makes more sense. And like I said, if they're saying the new generation can improve upon that, while still maintaining their low-cost, high core count, I mean, that should help out, probably. So Intel improved, but it's a lot harder and more expensive to overclock RAM than a CPU clock. Yeah, I'll say most people, they don't just do like the X and P profile, so just automatically overclock the RAM to whatever speed. Not to mention, it's also dependent on whether or not RAM, high speed RAM is viable for most systems or for most people to even get. Yeah, no, you guys are fine. Alright. So what's going to be our plan here? So we can continue... No. I can't really get anything here. All these settlements are going to be either absurdly well fortified. I mean, it's either that or I go to, like, Ustal Castle with all my peasantry, and then I just blitzkrieg it down with a battering ram, which I could reasonably do. Blitzkrieging with a battering ram wouldn't be my worst idea. Wouldn't be my worst idea. Let's just try that. Let's just try blitzkrieging with a battering ram. Let's see what happens there. I mean, by the time the battering ram gets up, we're going to have more than enough people ready to go. Caregiver is under attack, that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure if we attack Revel and take it... Besiege the town. Let's see... Get that going, get that going, get that going. Shwink, shwink, shwink. So that brings it to a solid, even playing field. So once we get the camp started up here... Because they're all going to be making ballistas, probably, or catapults, if they're smart. Oh, who the Valadians again? Alright, so regardless, I'm going to have to just get peace with them. I understand Valadians are mad at me. I get that. Using blocks of 8, so 8 cores, no big latency issue, and 30 big cache. Unified for all core to utilize. Yeah, so their 8 and 12 core CPUs should probably see the biggest bonus, it seems. Which, alright, I can dig that. I mean, the thing is, I really just need to get more cores right now, and overall, just for all these miscellaneous tasks that I have here, section them off into their own little core, and hopefully just improve. Ooh. That's more people. It's definitely more people. Oh, that's right, I have no prisoners to recruit. Let's see what happens. Let's make it happen, Captain. Oh, if they're only going with a 8-core design, why don't they just release like an 8-core and a 16-core variant? And just call that good. Got something for the low tier 8 cores, got something for the medium tier 16 cores, instead of having to disable cores. Or I'm assuming there's like some other type of limitation it would be if you had those same core counts, but you had to... I'm trying to think if there actually would be any issues with that. Like there is a need to disable those two. Alright, so auto-deploy, and let's go. So make sure you keep those shields up. And archers, why are you all packed in that one little box? I will not know. Alright, so we got plenty of peeps right here. Oop, no need to sneak around. Ah, sweet. Just let him stand right there. Ooh, damn. Hey, I see you. Oh, good fucking shot. That doesn't matter. This is actually probably going to save us a lot of time anyway. Are they just not going to have their shields up? Okay, no, they're just not going to have their shields up. Okay. You know, if you're not going to have your shields up, how am I supposed to defend you guys? I don't know, these are all... Are these all just seriously troops without shields to begin with? I think that's what it is. Okay, so it doesn't even matter. Because for whatever reason, my NPCs decided to only grab shieldless units. A tier 2 shieldless unit would have been fun. Why is YouTube giving me advertisements for the presidential debate? Oh god, just a shit show last night. Whereas in 6 core, both R9, 6 make cache, double. Alright. Alright. Another 132 block instead of 216 is actually quite significant. 16 core and the Ryzen 960, 950X, 2 big blocks, so the 2X Ryzen octa-core, Ryzen 9 5900X will be twice the Ryzen 6-core. Both R9 have 64 megabytes, so double the cache of the 6 to 8 core CPUs, 5990X. Alright, so from what I understand, it sounds like just the new GPUs will have a lot more storage, lower latency, or rather, I shouldn't say storage, just the higher cache. Alright, so maybe if that just improves, like, on the latency issue, again. And yeah, I can see that being, overall, a better process. But like I said, there's also just, like, the more practical side of the thing, where I know Intel has been having issues with, was it like their 7nm, 10nm process, whatever it is, trying to get as many of the CPUs out as possible, but they're having constant and chronic shortages of critical parts. So if that continues up, then I can see them potentially having the same shitty situation. Alright, let's just get this piece over with here. Ooh, negative 22. Our realm should make peace. Alright. We're just gonna do it this way to prevent the forts from getting burned down constantly. And just let everything return to normal. Yeah. And they burned down all my villages over here. And they burned down all the Praetorian villages, too. God damn. Yeah, so I can't do anything with the Sturgian War here. Fuck. I just need to get more in terms of troops at the same time. It's, like, fucking impossible. I'll just keep using that extra money. Although, I don't know. Should we actually declare peace on them? Or should we try to take... I don't know. What does Omar have? 750. Okay. Can't do that one. You're still consul. What about you? Do you still have like an absurd amount of people in there? Let me double check. That's with the latency with the R9. 64 megabytes of cache. Much better than the 416. Intel doesn't need as much cache as its latency is much better. But with lower latency, plus cache. Alright, so it's all just seeming to be revolving around their latency issue. So with that then, does that mean the RAM itself doesn't need to be nearly as high? Pandalius declared war on Volksnier with majority support. Alright, let me try that again. Because it seems the Pandalius really just wants to, like, kill me. I'm not quite sure why the Sturgians want to kill me, considering that I'm more at war with the Imperial side of thing. So why non-Imperial clans are like, I want to kill you, is beyond me. Alright, yeah, fuck it then. Peace it is. You see it there, cheap cunt. Alright, and let's head back down south. And we'll just say this as peace. Sturge. There we go. Yeah, because we're consistently getting Valadia declaring war against us, so... yeah. Probably need to start gearing up to butcher them. Y'all can skedaddle out of here. Ooh, yes, you know what? Let me go back to my castle then. And go pick up those people. Oh, and yeah, Sturgia. Thank God I just declared peace against them, because all of these people have just declared war against them. Yeah, that ain't good. Considering how absolutely brutally they got beaten last time. Police gen of Intel, contrary to gens, is actually quite RAM sensitive for some reason, especially in the CPU heavy game like World of Warcraft. Really now? I wonder if it's just because of their baser architecture, which is not meant to be in these higher core situations. And it's just kind of like, how about we just expand the core count out here to see if we can contest with Ryzen. Because what I understand, Intel has been playing catch up for the longest part. So dungeon prisoners. I'm gonna need as many of these people as I can get. I can see them all too. Beautiful. So then hopefully we can recruit as many of these prisoners as possible. Villagers are gonna freaking hate me. Yeah, I'm sorry. For us, however, it's important because the infinite fabric clock pretty much the highway of information between each of the cores of the blocks. Clocks your RAM speed. It clocks to half your RAM speed. More RAM, more speed. To infinity fabric, so it's just more intercommunication. Alright, I guess I can kind of get that. In and out? Sure, I can do that quest. It's only $1,000 for free experience. That's fine. I wouldn't back for you. There's only fast infinity fabric goes. Once you cross that threshold, your performance task, the fabric just goes a quarter RAM speed, super slow. So like the 3800 is basically the creme de la crop of speeds. Alright. Oh wow, that wood's really expensive. Alright, hopefully all this clothing we have here should at least pay for... Let's take a look here. Let's see if this will pay for the $100,000 we lost. Take a look here. Yeah, I paid for 1/10 of it. Get rid of the harness. I guess I could take a few more horses. And then I take a little bit of the boars. Alright. I think I may need to start getting some more... It's hard to say where to get some more money in this case. Because in order for me to get more money, I have to do more trading. But I don't really have the time to do a shit ton of trading. Let's see, who do I need to ransom here? The mercenary people can probably go... And the berserker, yes. Berserker's just gonna fill up my infantry line anyway. I'd rather not have useless troops. The thing is, if you don't have any sort of armor on your troops, or any sort of shield, there's basically no point in having them. Well, they're just gonna be butchered. Basically cannon fodder. Here, craft a few things for the experience. Let's get some money out here too. Next rise in, can't get the favorite clock to 2 GHz. That'll be okay to say with 4,000 DDR4. So what's even the proliferation of 4,000 megahertz DDR4? Because I'm pretty sure, isn't that stuff like $200 for like a 16 gig kit or something like that? Putting on the premium, of course. Less latency is everything. Alright. Let's just see how it is. I'm actually curious if they... I mean, theoretically, isn't the RAM they use in GPUs like DDR5, DDR6, could they put those onto motherboards as well, or is it just like different RAM entirely? Because I'm not computer literate in the slightest, so I'm not sure if there's like a difference between the two. Alright, it's an extra $1,000. I mean, I could make a lot more money if I made those really expensive weapons, but at the same time, I don't want to make those expensive weapons because that just seems like cheating. I mean, making one weapon that's $100,000. Could be a millionaire right now if I wanted to. What's up, host? How you doing? Well, this game I actually do well at. Actually, no, I don't do well at this game. Yeah, there we go. I'll just take that. There was a 400 TL kit for 80 USB a couple week decks on Newing. Was that actually a legitimate kit, or was that like one of those false ones? Because that seems really good. For only 80 bucks too. Alright. Keep your guys healed up. Actually, one second. I need to use the mentees. I'll be right back. Alright, thank you for being patient, everybody. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. So let me take a look here. What do we got here? I know we actually have quite a few prisoners that we could utilize because, like, 2 or 3 of our forts have, like, some 100 prisoners in them. So we could theoretically just recruit them. And that would give us a decent army. So I could try that. Could try that. The issue is recruiting prisoners just takes so long. Takes so long. It's like a minimum required time you have to spend before you can even recruit them. We could just buy them outright. That'd be nice. Be like, hey, can I buy your previous contract? Whatever. Let me get these dudes on their side. Nice. Be a good way to flip up our army numbers. Probably should have ran. Alright, let's take a look at our kingdom, though, real quick. Let's see if there's any policies here that I can knock out to increase our income. Loyalty, production reduced, though, by 5. Well, are there any locations that are having loyalty issues right now? Let's see, loyalty -1. That one's fine, that one's fine. 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 Okay, so it's legitimately only Varche that's having an issue. But that's mostly because the village is on fire. So, theoretically, I could give that forgiveness of debts. Because that would increase production by 5% and giving us more money. Effectively ban serfdom. On a moral level, I can't really object to that, though. That's fine. Daily militia production is increased by 1. I see his grazing rights are really nice. Food production by towns. Loyalty is decreased by 2. No, the food production is actually pretty good because that allows you to have large militias and food reserves, which means you can have a pretty decently high prosperity cap. Don't need that. I can take that. That's fine. So that reduces my income considerably, but I have a much larger militia here, and a much higher quality one too. So it reduces taxes and increases town loyalty by 1. Yeah, so let's just go ahead. Yeah, just go ahead and get rid of it then. Oh yeah, and since I'm the only clan left, I don't have to go through the process of voting. And that's fine. Cantations. Daily militia. Oof. This is the... I mean, the thing is, I love that recruits replenish faster. Because that means you can raise armies way faster. Increases prosperity, but you lose loyalty. That's fine. Town security by increased by 1 day. Town taxes are reduced by 1. Okay, let's take a look. Are any people here suffering security penalties? Security +2, +1, +1. It looks like a lot of these places are already capped at security. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just get rid of it then. Because if it reduces my taxes by 5%, I don't need to have it. So let's go ahead then and get rid of that. And that was what? This one. There we go. So that should bump up our taxes just a smidge more. Need manual laborers. I don't know. How many people do I have in prison right now? I only have 26. They usually require like 36 though. So I probably won't be able to get them here. What's up? How many do you need? 36. Yep, sorry. Can't do that. I never have enough prisoners though. Because the thing is, getting 36 prisoners is really hard. I shouldn't say hard. I mean, it is possible to do. It's just when you're dealing with small looter parties and shenanigans like that. I mean, You gotta be fast, and you gotta be, like, up and at them. And you gotta be willing to risk days of your time hunting these people. Herd of Archimedes, where the devil is that at? God, it must be far away if I can't see it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm good on that. It's like a 3-day hike. I could probably do that if I had... I'm assuming I need a trader with me. Ah, I just really need to get that one steward skill that gives me the ability to have a crap ton of companions. I'll just take up like a couple of those traders with me, throw them in that, and call it good. Get them for quests like that. Ooh, get that loyalty, get that 2 grand every 2 days. Let's see, what do you offer us here? When earn these manual labors? I bet you do. Iron mines, see that, killing a lot of people. What's up, Lake Rats? Oh, the Batarians and Valadians are at it again? Yep, that's a lot of burning. And can't do any of that. Mengus. Oof, okay, yep, you don't like me. Not a big fan. Pretty decent. Oh yes, let me take a look at Farrock. Yeah, you got a pretty shitty chest piece. Let me give you something that can actually withstand an impact. Actually, I don't know. How does a peasant dress work? I mean, you do look quite fabulous in it. Batarian, doesn't this like change your body? Okay, no. You actually still get to keep the body. Oof, I would give you your mail if it wasn't so expensive. There we go. That should keep you nice and safe now. You shouldn't be knocked out in one hit. Butter for the king. Let's see. Anything else you're fiending for? You know, ironically enough, selling Thymus skin steel causes the price to drop so rapidly that selling multiple instances of the same Thymic steel actually just drains your profits. Like, if you sell 5 Thymic steel, it will drop the price of each individual unit by like 50 or 60 coins. Effectively, you lose more money the more steel you actually end up selling. Alright, it's not too much of a loss. I should take a look at the smithy here. Getting the extra bit of coinage would be nice. I mean, is there a way for me to smith these weapons that still makes them absurdly cheap? So, like, if I make a Thymiskin steel blade and I make it the absolutely smallest one possible, Knightly Goldens, and if I just make it the absolute smallest possible, will that make it cheap enough to, like, not be $70,000? Okay. And we gotta change this out for a tier 4 blade, I'm pretty sure. Ah, here we go. That actually looks really cool, to be honest. It's a very short sword. And I think it's quite a few of these are actually going to be masterwork swords. Because these are all within the limits of these smithers, and they all have the masterwork capability. Okay. So let's take a look here. So these swords actually probably going to be like 10-20 grand a piece. Ooh, okay. This is much more reasonable. Considering how much work you have to put in to make these swords, this is a reasonable price. This is way more reasonable than what people... You can make a $100,000 javelin if you wanted to. So this is much more reasonable. At least I don't feel guilty selling one sword and it costs the entire city's GDP. Alright. That I can feel better with. Yeah, and actually some cities might be able to afford this. Wish to perish there, you peasantry. How fast are you moving? 3-4 and I'm 3-8. I would do it if you were just a tad bit fatter. The thing is, actually, Valadian territory has some surprisingly good hunting grounds. For whatever reason, it just seems to be not patrolled whatsoever. So there's just a lot of peeps in there that you could harvest. Migla, this place is not going to be terribly worthwhile since it's been burned to the ground 1,700 times. Yeah, for whatever reason, every single town seems to hate me to some degree. And what if that's because of the female? Ooh! Oh god, who the fuck's calling me again? Same false numbers. There's a group of 50 right there. That's juicy. Give me that ass cheek. This is gonna crash. But damn, is that juicy. Bring me that ass. I got like 7 fake phone calls today. If it's truly an issue, fucking text me. Alright, bash that into the infantry. Yeah, footmen. There we go. Let's let them do their thing. Oh, yeah. That seems nice. And we'll let them spread out too. But the archers shoot right between you. There we go. And I think we'll let the horses... do I want them to go in? I want my everything else to get a lot of experience. Just take him out. There we go. Let him get a little bit of experience. Oh yeah, and all those woodmen. Get those javelins, son. Beautiful. Alright, take him out. Down with the faces. Beautiful. Take him out too. Schwink. And you too don't need to exist. Back with the ass cheeks. Oh, come on. There we go. I can at least get a few arrows in there. Any more? Ooh, yes. Ah, oh, come on. Ooh, so close. Alright, that's good enough for me. About your GPU memory question, GPU's much higher latency, but hugely high bandwidth memory in newest GDDR6, GDDR6X, HBM2. Okay, yeah. Interesting, then. So wouldn't that mean, with the higher latency, you'd be seeing a hugely inconsistent time between your mouse inputs and what appears on monitor? Or how do they mitigate that? There's got to be some accounting for that somewhere. Good shenanigans. Hey! Maybe it's that caching thing. I need to... There's like some caching program. I feel like I need to use that thing, because that thing... That appears to be where like the majority of everything comes from. Let's see. I need occlusion. No, it does have a texture shooting budget. Okay, so it is on. Yeah. So ultimate latency, So processing, hit detection, so high latency problem doesn't matter. It's just the stored textures, other embellishments, and of actual frame information, of course. Okay. I guess it makes sense. GPUs can be a little hard to say, because if a GPU does have high latency, you could see the textures not being accurately representative of the hitboxes or hit detection, so I imagine there still could be some benefit, but alright. I wonder then if in terms of, what am I thinking, like in server applications, if like those higher latency memories can be utilized for not sort of like time sensitive tasks or tasks that don't really vary for things like that, or for simulations and whatnot, if that higher latency wouldn't really matter. But by having that higher capacity, they could effectively have larger simulations. It could be an option. Let's see. Oh yes, that's right, we can sell the swords. CPUs love super smart cores in masses of thousands. Super dumb cores that can only do one thing. My GPU is just resin detail, but your CPU is your FPS. Okay. Okay. I guess I can get to some degree. As much as a casual viewer of all this. Alright, let me actually take one of those swords back. Maybe a few of these too. Get rid of a few of the horses too. And then what else here can we get rid of for you? Alright, so at least now we have a decent chunk of change here. So at least we're back to where we were prior. So at least if we get more with the Valadians, now we should be able to pay for it. The issue is that we really can only get good benefits if we absolutely destroy the Valadians in battle. Otherwise we begin in the pickle situation here. I think right now though, when it comes to my system, I'm probably going to be upgrading it. I want to see relatively around the Black Friday time frame. Like, I'm just going to be waiting for any sort of sales to come out. I don't really want to try to get anything earlier, especially with all the talk around new GPUs, new potential CPUs coming out. I mean, it sounds like a month or two from now, prices for everything should be going down dramatically. So I might be trying that. No, I'm good on training your troops. I'm actually curious, what do I need in terms of people? Skoyatel? Should have all of these skills. So he has to have high tactician, high leadership, and high skill. Wow, those are some absurdly high requirements for a quest. Those are some absurdly high requirements. I don't even have those in the slightest. My leadership's only, what, 50? 80? My tactics skill's only 50. 150. My god, I don't think you can even get a companion with that high skill. For him, to be honest. Even if 40, depending on your background processes amount, people usually don't get as so as the game says 16 gigabytes of RAM or 16 gigabytes of maxed. Yeah, true. Well, the issue is too, even with my current setup, I only have 16 gigs. But even with that, how much am I even using? Yeah, I'm only using 10.3 right now. And I think maximum even in battle, it's less than that. So in terms of like most programs that I'm running and most of the games that I play, strangely not super high RAM demanding. Now maybe if we go back to like Minecraft days or World of Warcraft days, it might be different, but even then I doubt it. Fencing still in good, army of poachers, solid. I don't know, the poacher quest might be decent. You can get a decent chunk of change. You get a decent chunk of change by doing that. It's like, what, 700 to 800 coins? And all you gotta do is just say, hey, fuck off. I could do that. I mean, well, that or you fight with them, but rarely do you fight. Oh my goodness. It's taking a long time. 40 men. Jesus, how many poachers do you have? How are they not cannibalizing the entire region of deer? Hey, good. It's right by us, too. So I don't even have to wait that long. I would get Valadians. Valadians are kind of convenient just for that extra... Actually, I don't know. Are Valadians that good? I mean, the thing is, you get the crossbowmen with nice shields, and you get the high-quality... whatchamacallit? They get those super high-quality melee troops, too. So that would be the worst option. An agreement. Increase my charm skills slightly. Ah, beautiful. Easy convince. Hey, $1,500. Okay, that's way better. For the real test, you need more RAM. You go to an advanced system settings and don't allow your SSD to be used as RAM. If the game crashes, your RAM is maxed. Interesting. Would have been very surprised how fast 16 gigs runs out these days. Really? So you think my 16 gigs would crash in the advanced settings? Open resource monitor. Memory. How to change this? I'll have to figure out how to do that later. I could see my SSD as being used as a huge cache. I do have quite a few SSDs that are usually not in active use at any one given moment. So it's probably just free space for them to utilize. All to be fair, could I actually offload certain tasks to use only SSD RAM? Like, could I throw off Firefox and OBS and any sort of tabs up in the background to utilize that only? Because those programs don't really need the best of latency here. They only handle minor tasks. There you go. So I'll take all of that stuff. They don't want any of these good prices. I mean, to be fair, though, those horses are still a pretty decent chunk of change. $1,000 for a horse. And I'll never use a war horse. Drain my bank account instead. Ooh. That's a good price for clay. Take all of that down. Good price for hides. Good price for hogs. Oof. I'm gonna need to start getting some more food from me. I'm starting to run out of things like grain. Oh, those olives are decent price. Prefer olives at the $10 range. And plus, even the fastest Samsung 90 Pro SSD is still 3 times slower than RAM. So as soon as the FPS decreases, the more input latency, just worse experience overall. Yeah, generally don't want that to happen. I think even... Didn't platter drives have the ability to make temporary RAM? I remember a friend discussing that before. Alright, 30 grand. Beautiful. Got that trade skill even with that much experience there. Alright, so just depending on what villages I have. I mean, what villages do I produce here? Grain, grapes, grain, iron ore, flax, olives, grapes, silver, fish. So we have mostly producing towns, a lot of food, very few in terms of actual harvesting. There's only 2 places that are mining. fish, fur, flax, sorry. Yeah, so we definitely want to use the clay one then. Once we get that. Alright, so decent chunk of change there. The Valadians still haven't decided to bite my head off quite yet. Oh, interesting. The last two bots that got in here, Let's Go Streamers, and Get Affiliated _now. Oof. I wonder if that's just the way people can actually... Is that my cat? Oh no, it's just so cold outside. It's causing a huge pressure difference. There you go. Some bots are coming in here, going into small streamers' chats, trying to get them affiliated and whatnot. That's hilarious. Ironically, no, I got affiliated a long time ago, though, because I had my moderator in here, a bot, and me, and that counted as 3 streamers, so I got affiliated that way. I haven't had any sort of luck since then. Although, to be fair, I haven't had some decent success in Crossout. Alright, so I don't need the herd here. Please let me get some cheap horses, though. I'll take all of those. Beautiful. More horses, faster we go. Because I'm pretty sure if you get all of your footmen on the horses... Gang leader needs weapons? Hell yes, sister. Let me do this for you. Give you a decent chunk of change. Oh god, don't crash. Hey, beautiful. So what do you need? 26... Ooh, only 26 X's. It's actually pretty cheap. Alright, I could do that. Probably. Let me take a look here. Polearm, this is a mace, and then axe. So I can decon all of those. Oof, the issue is I'm running out of these axe materials. Oops, wrong way around. And let's see, another couple cheap ones. And then maybe a tier 3? Alright, that's out of axes then. Do you have anything you could purchase by any chance? Let me take a look here. Yes! Ooh, good, they're the cheap ones too. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5, we need 26, we need 2 more. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, then another one. And that should be all we need, right? If my mathematics are right. A beautiful 7 grand. It was originally funny how she offered me only 5 grand initially, and then bumped it up to 7. Beautiful. Ooh, good, and I have enough looters to actually do one of those quests. Maybe we should need to purchase some more iron. Maybe that might be the best thing to do. Oh, that's right, because the issue is very few settlements actually have iron like that. Don't mention how much slower SSDR is than RAM. I mentioned the HSD. Yeah. It was pretty slow, but I'm actually curious. Back then, more applications probably didn't rely on high speed storage of such sorts. So I wonder if actually the impact on it was much less back then. I mean, because back then games at like maximum were like 10, 15 gigabytes in the absolute worst. Okay, for a second I was like, oh god, it's so declare war against us. Is that why this whole game's lagging? Oh, good on the training there, my dudes. Yes! Beautiful for the cheap olives. Thank you, my dude Arenas. So over here, last time I had a shiitake ton. Ah, but it looks like they've all been wiped out. Damn it. I'm good at the rival gang. Plus, I've used another drive to cache while the test isn't valid. True to some degree. But I was just wondering if you could do that. Like, if you wanted to save a buck on a budget build, could you just get, like, one of those old, used, like, a 120 gig, like, SATA drive, and just use that as a slave drive for like non-critical tasks like internet usage or stream caching. I feel like it could potentially be useful. I want to see... Let me see. There's a rival gang moving in. Oh, wait, no, that's right. I have to wait for like 5 days and then we ambush them. No, I don't need you. Considering you're a gang leader that only owns a clearing, I really don't care about you. You're not a big influencer like me. Oh, yes. Oh. Here you go. Just pull up a map. Ooh, nice. Gracias for the spearman. And then we can go ahead and help him out. And let me see, what's your... No, you don't like me too much. On her neck. Stupid bitch, she called me sunshine. I can't stand no disrespect. It's like the only line of the song I remember. It's about a vampire being called Sunshine. Beautiful. Okay, let me see. Do you want to betray your faction and become my bitch? How do you feel about that? Calathid. Ah, goddammit. Alright, whatever. Pussy! Doesn't wish to commit treason? What do you mean? It's beautiful that the olives here are so cheap. Pick up thousands for 8 smacks. Sell it for 20 up north. Make a huge profit. Nah, that's not a decent price for grapes. Not to mention I can sell it in Bataria already for decent cheap. Sure, why not? Some of these fishes can be a good price. Is it $8? 9. Okay, I can take that. Oh god, my inventory is almost full again. Alright, kind of makes sense. I just sold all my freaking camels. Captured by bounty hunters? I don't give a shit. I could purchase weapons and use that. Let's see, I think blacksmith hammers were the cheapest ones here. So let's get like 40 of them. Let's try that. Then I can sell these to offset that. Sell a few mules too. A few stumper horses too. To be fair, stumper horses are not really the workhorse here. The old workhorse is actually, strangely enough, like the best for stuff like this. Oh yes, I can sell the charcoal too. Oh yeah, and those tools too. Beautiful. And then now we can go ahead and smelt these down. And then we can go ahead and try to slowly refine this into thymic steel. Or we don't have to do thymic steel, we could do fine steel, or just steel. And that'd probably be good enough. Or I can go kind of the doucher way and do, oh, what's another method that's always so popular? I mean, we could make cheap javelins, but the issue is that even the cheapest javelin is like 50 grand. So a bit more overpowered than swords. I'm actually surprised they haven't patched that loophole. Like, how do they not notice people making $100,000 javelins? You're like, that's fine. That's an intended feature. It's like, in what universe is that an intended feature? Like, if you became a dedicated blacksmith in this game and you just waited at cities all the time, the amount of money you would make would be insane. You could just sit there and rack up millions of dollars over the course of 30 days, come out as a multi-millionaire. And as long as you had a decent trading skill, you could legitimately buy cities. And slowly win the game that way. That would be kind of overpowered. Establish 2 caravans, buy both workshops. I mean, I could see it. Let's see. Yeah, let's go this way. I haven't visited Versaron Castle in a hot second. What's up, looters? Oh my god. Look at all those people. Look at that. Look at that nice little collection right there. 5 at a time. Alright, let's plop you into there. Yeah, horsies, you're doing alright. Just keep over there. Shield wall. Because I know those bastards have javelins. There we go. You know, once I start getting a husband, I can start shitting out children left, right, and center. And just imagine a huge cavalry line here of nothing but indestructible troops. Troops that cannot die. Ah, that'd be so good. Archers, well, yeah, why don't you hop up there so you actually all are visible. I could see that working. But that would be nice. Ah, the amount of people. Alright, horsies. Let them go. Oh, beautiful. Looters. Here comes the javelins. Only use that Pavos shield. Completely cover your front side. Good shit, everybody. Just keep walking through them. Yeah, try not to go actually fight them melee style. I know you all have maces, but they ain't that good. Oh yeah, I will have to actually make a mace for any of my new companions. Eat your liver. Well, that's actually a good idea, Squirtle. Eat the livers. Good way of getting vitamin D and preventing rickets or whatever bone loss you're gonna have once you hit 50. I actually wonder if that is a thing, because I know in Scandinavian countries, since sunlight is so minimal there, they often have to supplement their vitamin D in their winter months. And I actually wonder if those who actually do properly supplement with things like cod liver oil or just, you know, regular old vitamins, if that actually translates to less bone density loss in latter years, since the majority of your intake is already through diet. Could potentially be. Praetorian volunteer. Of course, none of them are volunteering to join my army. Alright, let me just knock out a few of these then. Because I don't want to lose any of my actual good troops. Beautiful. So they're all knocked down. I'm not going to recruit them just yet. Oh yes, and I'll take... Ah, damn it, I can't take all your grain. Alright, let me just take the majority of your grain then. I need to find some more villagers. Because those villagers there are going to have some more workhorses I can utilize. And that's like pretty much what I need right now. Oh hey, a mule for super cheap, I'll take it. And the hogs too, since they can walk. Ooh, do I want to go to Provend or do I want to go to Orcs or Oxhall? Might as well go to Oxhall anyway, because that's more in the line of everything. Be there. Of course, more of those, please. Do you want tools? I mean, you're offering a pretty penny for them. Might as well. And let's see how Merlin's doing. Tisk tisk tisk, you should be going to Oxhall. So all the fancy people go. You there. Let's say, get out of the village. I wonder if just being extorted by 14 people. I can see that being a distinct possibility. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, the garrison is so small compared to that militia. I mean, yeah, look at that militia, though. That's good. Oh, it's because the militia grounds is fully built up. Is it? Is it a tier 3? Oh, yes, it is a tier 3. Good shit, then. Good shit. Let's actually go ahead, do the workshops, then do the wall. I don't need capacity. I don't need a reserve limit. They're not going to rebel. Alright, yeah. Let me just go ahead and do all that. Yeah, so that's pretty stellar then. Fuck. Might as well just take up the militia then. Clearly you guys don't need it. Don't need it at all. I might as well use it then. Yeah, they still got a good prosperity, still good militia, still a good food stocks. And actually, since I don't have the garrison anymore, their food stocks should go up so they can support a higher amount of people. What's your speed? 3.6? God damn it. Aim with the high morale. Alright, Paul. Alright, Paul doesn't want shit. Alright, I understand you. Alright, beautiful. So that, just a few little bouts of attacking peasants, and now we have thousands of dollars worth of stuff. So I need to slowly turn all of this into steel. That shouldn't be too long because all these people have improved refinement. So we can do like 60 instances of anything in a given day. Like so. Ah, beautiful. And same thing with you, fish. Beautiful. So the next time we should be able to smith a few expensive weapons. Ooh, I'll take the stumper horses, a few of the ponies. Let me take all that shiz. They do want some of the metal, but I don't want to blow all of my money. Oh yeah, they want those tools. I actually need to continuously bring down tools here. These places have been consistently gobbling up tools. So I might as well just offer more of them. If I'm getting like $50 per. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. And then prisoners, any of them I need to get rid of? I think they're all good. Ah, yes, join me. Beautiful. And I might as well get a little bit of extra coinage. Because I can get like one good bear pelt that's 2 or 3 grand. It's alright. Oh, it's all fucking horses. I'm terrible at these. You don't need to poke me. Why don't you two just poke each other? I'll just sit over here and enjoy my coffee. Let them do their own thing. Or... Ooh, damn. You need to perish your peasantry. There we go, we good now. What? I didn't Apparently I forfeited. Alright, sweet. Whatever, I don't need it. Bullshit, man. Trying to get me down in the system. They're controlling us. I gotta break free from this cage. Oh, yes, villagers. What do you got here? Old workhorses, clay. Ooh, it's expensive clay. Butter's alright, cheese is alright. Stuff's alright. What about you? I mean, the thing is, I can't really see what the fuck you're offering. So, workhorses 26, grapes 13, 5 grain, butter 4, okay, yeah, that's decent. I feel like my trading prices would work more on these peasantry. There we go. At least some of you guys are getting all your full bangs worth here. I'm good on all those, good on all those. And let's see how our major city is doing. No, I'm good on that. Revolt here is pretty much what's financing my whole operation. I think this is giving me a couple thousand a day. Or is it 1,000 a day, I think? Oh, 1,200 a day. Nice. It's increasing. Beautiful. Is your prosperity that high? Let me take a look here. Decent prosperity. Militia's great, but how about we just increase that prosperity even more? Oh, look at that. We got a maxed out workshop too. And we're about to get the militia grounds built up too. Nice. So then after that... it's that. Yeah, sure. Alright, go ahead and continue on. That large construction, though, is just beautiful. How's the garrison doing, though? A lot of peasants. An obscene amount of peasants. Alright, whatever. It works. Guard the castle with great fortitude. There's more people than was in there last time, at least. Manual labors. I should be able to provide you. Here we go. Take them all. 36 prisoners. Good shit. So you can take them all off me. Oh wait, shit, do I have 0 prisoners? I thought I had more prisoners. Shit, did I accidentally sell them all? No, wait, no. Yeah, I got your looters. What? Huh. How do I have 0 prisoners? Is the UI just bugged out now? Okay, here we go. Sweet. I was like, I have plenty of prisoners here. Alright, 5 grand just for me. Good shiz. Good way just to offload all your prisoners and get double the price for them. While also increasing your relation. Beautiful little double whammy. Come here. Oh my god. This is a fat fucking cow over here. Oh yeah, that's 60 people down there alone. That's beautiful. Oh, sorry, no. I meant to slap you into there. Actually, to be fair, I probably could just let the these dudes do their own thing. Because I do have a considerable amount of my army now that actually needs to be trained. It's all woodsmen, though. Oh, beautiful. I love gallivanting on a giant-ass horse. Would you like to die there, peasantry? As I say, I get absolutely decked. Beautiful. Just a tad bit frightened. Alright, Papa needs prisoners. You're all coming with me. Alright, let's just use bows for it right now. There's so many prisoners. They actually might get away just because there's so many. There we go. Just keep falling over. I mean, I got a high quality bow and all that, but tournament arrows can only do so much damage. There we go. Just release. Maybe if I had the headshot damage perk, it might be a slight bit better. Aw, beautiful. Level 100. And you come with me? Yeah, y'all can't run away at this point. I appreciate running a nice straight line. No! Ah, got another one right at that very end. There we go. Got nearly all of them. Not too shabby. Sturgeon Warder. Oh, I even got a Berserker in here. I did not mean to have that. Berserker is absolutely useless. Alright. Next, that group of 20. You come in here. Come here, baby. Oh, yeah. That's so good. Oh, yeah, let's see what that level 100 here does. So let's see. Accuracy while mounted. Govern troops give more stability. Party size. Oh, govern militia +1 per day. That's really good. That's really good. I can have even fatter militias in my settlements. I mean, the accuracy while mounted, that is nice and all that. And the security bonus is completely useless. But I can use both of these perks. Oh, yeah. Extra militia, always worth it. That means all of my towns, all of my castles, all of my cities. There's gonna be plenty of militia. Alright, they should be fine. Sure, the majority of them are gonna get knocked out, but mild issue. Let everyone stay nice and back. Yeah, let them go ahead and do their thing. Over here, peasantry. Ooh, are none of you using rocks either? Beautiful, just stay right there then. There you go. If I could distract like 10 of you at a time, that's all I need. Can let the swarm do the rest. Fuck you, peasantry! Oof. I think it actually damages my horse too. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Oh! Javelins coming in. Long distance. How are you motherfuckers with 2 javelins and you still alive? Those must have been the most blunt javelins in existence. And then you can go away. Beautiful. Is that all of them? It is. Nice. So, shoink. Nice. Look at that. 10 more people, 10 more archers. Good shit. Really fattening out that archery line. And then I see you there. Oh, yeah. No running away. Alright, this might be a bit hard for them to win at this point, because there's very few of them left. Well, I think as long as we finagle them a little bit, I think we should be alright. Here we go. Most of them are woodsmen, so it's not the worst. We have a little bit of good one-handed skill. It's just that stun lock is what's going to get them. Ah, you fucking pitchfork bullshit. Oh my god. I need to have those shields up. It is surprising how effective a pitchfork is at anti-cavalry. Just one good little poke. Come on there, peasantry. Are you still dealing with like 1 or 2 people? Is it just running away? Legit, someone's running away. And you are all chasing after it? Oh my god. I will deal with it. You all do not need to deal with these 3 people running away. Sorry, 5. Ooh, dodging and weaving, dodging and weaving. Good chance, good chance. There you go. It actually did work. Let's see, any more running away? Okay, no, good. Still got 7 prisoners, it's alright. A bit more death than I would have liked. Beautiful, though. I know I'm good enough to take a castle. Beautiful. Oh, we should have a shiitake ton of weapons to smelt, too. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. And maybe 2 grand worth of supplies. So it's not too bad. So we're going to be selling them as prisoners, we're going to get the big money. And then same thing with you, Brave. Oh, and all that beautiful crude iron. Turn all that into steel. Alright, beautiful. So that should be all we need for that. And how much do we get for this? Hey, 2 grand. I was nearly right. Right on the money. This would be good for that. Any of these? I don't mind clay. Hardwood. Ooh, they do want that. For a pretty penny. And a few hogs. Well, at least the grain they're crapping out in droves. We have plenty of food now. So we should be alright. Take some of your wine, take some of your meat. I'm good on the oil. Ooh, the flax is pretty decent. There are some places that are willing to buy flax for like 15 a smack. Here we go. Any of these worth selling? Yeah, we should be alright. I can use all of them. Oh yes, and Manage Town. Anything else I can build here for you guys? I'd still recommend getting these shops more than anything. So I don't need that. I don't need more influence. So I can probably work on the aqueducts, the marketplace. I don't really need the fairgrounds or anything like that. That's irrelevant for me. Probably then the militia. And then the other miscellaneous stuff. There we go. That'll work. There we go, so they're all done. Ah, I still haven't gone to the castle though, so I need to do that. Alright, fine. We'll go to the castle real quick. See if there's any more prisons to take down. Meow. Oh! You there! What is with all of these fat looter parties? Y'all are ridiculous. Delicious. Brigand 2? Sure, why not? Beautiful. Alright. So let's see, what do I need for you? Yeah, let's just go ahead then, work on the workshops. Toll collector, and then gardens. Oh, yeah, look at that militia there already. 200 people. So everything else is pretty good. I guess we work on the siege workshop too. I don't really need the food, so let's just get you more prosperity. And then who? Oh, someone level up. Okay, I don't care then. All right then, beautiful. Guess we take a look at the other castles. I haven't been around here and upgraded half of these in a hot second. Sure. I might as well get these up too. We won't get much Thymus and Steel for this. That's not the worst of options. We're already at 40 actually. Let's try to make some. So one-hand sword. Something with, I think it's going to be a tier 4 blade. Okay, no, it's going to be a tier 3 blade. Falmer Blood Elixir. So tier 3. So how expensive will this business be? It's only $145. I heard 140 skill. And still these things can get ridiculous quite fast. So let me just quickly check the like 10 grand. Okay, great, they're only $1,000. Ooh. Maybe I should wait then to make some more. Upgrade it all to fine steel. Okay. I guess I'll have to do fine steel. Be the better option out of the two. I'll be fair, we do burn through a lot more charcoal because of that. So I'm not quite sure if it's worth it. There we go. Beautiful. Although I guess we could use these swords to purchase more charcoal anyway. Shrink. Beautiful. Any products you want. A bit of clay. Bit of linen. Bit of hide. Ooh. Oh yeah, they want charcoal. And a few hogs. There we go. That's plenty of money. We still ain't making... Oh yeah, probably because our party wages are ridiculous. They're actually not too bad. I mean, my party wages still require a full city's worth of income to work. The amount of bandits on these roads, those are ridiculous. Yeah, I don't really need to mess with that garrison. Might as well go ahead and change you all to prosperity. I really don't need training fields to be upgraded. And maybe the Constellion's office. Then you can work on these miscellaneous things. Alright, and doing more castle. I haven't messed with you in a hot second. How fast are you? Yeah, I'm good on you then. Abandoned the air. Alright, so let's see. Oof! What's wrong with that? It's just the prosperity's draining all the food. That's rough. Alright, so they're working on the gardens. Then the militia grounds. I know, it's gardens, toll collector, militia grounds. I mean, eventually the starvation will start to take effect. But that's not going to be for a hot second. So by the time we get back around here again, then I can flip it to gardens. And get some more peeps in here. Extortion by deserters. Yeah, sure, why not? Decent chunk of change. It's like, what, a 4 grand? No, 2.7 grand. So then it's a decent chunk of change. any other way. Oh no. What will we do? I love how I'm constantly getting declared war, but as soon as this playthrough, it's just none. And I don't want to declare my own war, because that's just going to be a huge shit show. But this time you'll have to fight. Oh, beautiful. Alright, let's see how this goes. And there you go. Let's let the cavalry. Let them manage this mess. We'll be alright. Oof. Yeah, those 6 little woodsmen right there, they're about to get fucking destroyed. Ooh, excuse me. Bye-bye, their volunteer. Frickin' decimated. There we go. Beautiful job. Level up the medicine just a slight bit. Just swarm him. Do not let him live. There we go. Oh shit, there they go. Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt the horsey. Alright, I think they're good. Take him down. Oh, beautiful. Oh, you fucking volunteer. Alright, whatever. You can't retreat, there are enemies nearby. Yeah, it's actually a decent chunk of leveling. Gotta cut into those profits now. A decent chunk too, Jesus. Oh, that's fine. Oof. I may have too many prisoners. We'll get rid of just a tad. Aw, beautiful. Hello, hello, I'll just take the money, because there's no need in giving them the money. So I'll slowly and passively get in relationship with him. So I don't really have to do anything active. Beautiful. I actually need to sell some prisoners, so let me quickly go sell these dudes. Because the Callius Castle and the Neves Castle, they both have like some 200 people in prison. They got a lot. So actually, yeah, I could probably go ahead and sell these dudes. The Highborn I want to keep, actually. Those dudes can skedaddle off. There's really no need to keep them around if I'm just going to get more of the same of them anyway. So then convert that to steel. Let's say more of that to foreign steel. There we go. Beautiful. You can see how it takes a long ass time to get the thymus skin steel. But even that is still not worth it. The prices are still whack. I mean, right now I have the supplies to still make millions of dollars if I just throw in javelins. I mean, if you don't believe me, one javelin here. Let's make a tier 4 just for the shits and gigs of it. All the bells and whistles. Oh, sorry, I need 1 steel. So it's going to require a little bit of iron. So a bit of iron. Make some steel. And then forge a javelin with that. Hey, short pine staff. So you'll see the ridiculous prices these things can get to. One javelin, 126,660 cents. Jesus Christ. That is ridiculous. I mean, I can understand. Look at that damage. 100. Actually, is each damage point worth 1,000? So ridiculous. It's worth so much. I'm not even sure why. Sure, it's like one of the highest tier javelins you can get in the game, but still. Oh my god, $100,000 for one weapon that cost you maybe $30 to make. Ridiculous. That's why we're trying to make those little fine steel swords that only cost $3 grand. Just because it seems more reasonable for all the work you put into it. At least it seems more reasonable than making $100,000 from one weapon. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get there. So let's see. Prisoners. Let's see what you got here. We still have a shit ton of prisoners. What are you two doing over here? You see these two? Are they just stuck in their lull? Or is there like a massive looter party there that I'm just unaware of that's like 300 prisoners? That better be the reason, otherwise, why the hell are you guys wasting your time over here? Oh, I should have asked him for shit. Alright. Let me quickly check what's over here. Are you alright over here? I'm not sure what that I means. Average wealth. Oof. Not a very high militia here. No, it's an alright great village. Why the hell are you all loitering here? I mean, are they crapping out troops? You're not even buying them, so it's not like it matters. Hey, there you go. Welcome back to the real world. There's still 120 people in here. Oh my god. Why do I have so many people in this prison? Oh my god. What is with that? That is so many prisoners. Fire and war. Alright, let's just go ahead and sell them. Your weapon. It is not too late for my mercy. Ooh, ooh. Come and look upon the heart. Upon the heart. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Here we go. Oh, and gang leader needs weapons. Alright. Gander, how many of you out here? 30 axes, please? Somebody doesn't crash again. Let's go at them. 26 one-handed axes? Alright. Let's see, do I have any? I don't think I have any. Yeah, so 26 one-handed axes. And they got zilch right now. Alright. Ooh, I can actually make them all too this time. So then just 26 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, Alright, so we make 9 of them per. So probably just need to do these 4 passes. Well, it's actually maybe cutting into my profits now that I have none of this metal left. Alright, that should be enough. I don't need more than that many axes. Showing. Need some more? I'm a god. Sweet Nova. Alright, let's take a look. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful. A little bit of crude iron. A lot of money. Beautiful, so then I can go ahead and turn you all into the rest of the iron. Beautiful, apparently you already been tapped out. Oh no, we ran out of supplies. Oh, we ran out of charcoal. I didn't realize that. Here we go, now we should be good. At least for a little bit. And then you to steal. And then a little bit more. Beautiful. And then I doubt you guys want anything more. Oh yes, so you guys got a crap ton of ponies. So you guys can just take all of the prisoners. Yeah, look at that. Still getting skill and roguery. You're almost solid level 18 in it. There we go. Maybe we should just take all the prisoners. The thing is I can't take all the prisoners. Because it'll just legit all escape. That'll just be a huge waste of cash. So then dungeon, manage prisoners. Yeah, that's fine. Better than me wasting another trip coming out here. Oof, but yep, they do quickly escape. Hey! Now, so I'm not sure how long we've had those as prisoners, but thank you. I'll gladly take all the extra coinage. Nice. Nice. That's a decent chunk of change. Interesting. Where's the other caravan on here? We have 2 caravans. Interesting. Let me take a look here. Yeah, no, we have 2 caravans. Oh, curious. Could we actually make more caravans? Do we have the ability to make unlimited caravans? Let me take a gander here. If we do have that ability... Oh, God. I need to get married, like, today, then. And start crapping out 1,000 of those people. Like, jack up their smithing really highly, and then throw the rest of it into stewarding, trading, and charm and whatever. That'd be great. Ooh. I can. I could afford... Ooh, if that's the case, if I could make an unlimited amount of caravans. Oh, that amount of money I could get from that. Delish. I can get a lot. I would have to put them out into other places, but... That'd be worth quite a bit of pennies. Oh yeah, and then prisoners. Alright, and this is the last little bit of prisoners I have to work with here. Holy shit, that is such a massive garrison. What? You only 1,500 prosperity, too. Hardly anything. Oof, and then this garrison here. Just a meager one. You know, to be fair, all of these prisoners, these are all good dudes to recruit. All of them good dudes to recruit. Beautiful. Alright, well, I actually need to go. I need to do something. I promised I would have left at 3, so I'm going to stick with them. I got more shit to do anyway. Walls need to be painted. Herbs need to be... I don't want to say plucked because a lot of them are just dead. They ain't healthy. They ain't liking the outside temperature. I mean, the oregano right now is looking pretty scraggly. But, I mean, the optimal temperature range for these things are like in the 70 to 80 degree range. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Not to mention that as the winter months drag on, especially now it's in the fall season, we get a lot more of the... how should I say... There's just a lot more cloud coverage, so like the actual daily sunlight for a lot of these plants is way lower than what the theoretical maximum is. But, alright. I think we should be alright. So I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. If you have fun, follow whatever platform is your favorite. We are on Twitch and we're on YouTube. Both have their respective perks. YouTube has a permanent archive of the stream. Twitch has a loyalty system and RPG system built into chat, so get a hold of that whenever you want. But other than that, there's Twitter and Discord. I would love if you ever join us. If you want to join the community, I should say, as well as just get notified whenever we go live. You know, that type of fun stuff. But other than that, I think we shall call it good. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.